It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brewdog, and it's a can of their 8-bit, 8-way collab New England IPA, coming in at 8% ABV. Let's have a look at the breweries. Magic Rock, Stillwater, Seventh Sun Brewing, Northern Monk, Daya, The Brewery, Cloudwater, and of course, Brewdog. 8-way collaboration. I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this beer. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. This is like Ferrari getting together with McLaren, Mercedes, Lamborghini, Audi, BMW, Rover, and forget the last one, and just producing the best sports car that they could possibly build together in a kind of a select mind, in a togetherness. And yeah, look at this. Pouring out the beer, it doesn't disappoint at all, does it? A one finger, a white head, hazy as you like, double IPA. Looks very, very nice. Fantastic carbonation rolling up the glass. Let's get the aroma then on this beer. And for the first time in probably, I don't know, 5 years, if you gave a glass of this to me in a blind taste test, I would not be able to say that's a Brewdog beer. It's so clean. The aroma is so clean in terms of the yeast, the malt, and it just leaves the hops to shine, to do a wonderful job of producing a tangerine, orange, grapefruit, mango, lemon, grapefruit. I've said grapefruit already. We'll say it again. Marmalade-y, jammy aroma. This smells absolutely terrific, and well done to Brewdog. Well done to Brewdog for even this far producing a stunning looking beer, a stunning smelling beer. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, everybody. I so much wanted to really just love this beer. I tried so hard, so hard. Not that I'm over trying, not that I'm overcompensating, not that I was over exaggerating the aroma or over exaggerating the look of the beer. It looks terrific. The aroma was phenomenal. And I was just telling you about the aroma, how for the past 5 years I couldn't tell if it was a Brewdog beer or not, and how excited I was, and I got a good couple of gulps out the beer, and I'm going to have another couple of gulps out the beer just to make sure. Pardon me. There's just that initial flavour, and you've probably heard me say this before, and it's very difficult to put your finger exactly what that, it's a Brewdog, it's a symbol of Brewdog's brewing. It's a staple flavour that only Brewdog seem to be able to produce, and it seems to be in every single one of their beers, and I can't for the life of me work out what it is, and it's frustrating me because I don't want it in the beer. You know, I'm at the stage of the review now. I'm wondering, do I post it? If I post this, the last 3 or 4 Brewdog beers, I've really nailed it to them, I've really gone at them, and is it a point now where it's almost like I'm just posting this beer review because it's going to get me more hits? It's not about that, it's not about the getting the more hits, it's about just my pure frustrations with what's going on. It's for all the world, I thought, by looking at the beer, by smelling the beer, I was so excited. For all the world, it looked like it was gonna be a stunning beer. The lineup of the breweries on the can, it was just gonna be a monumental, mind-blowing beer. There was the Ferrari, it was the Lamborghini, it was the BMW, it was the Mercedes dream car, all mashed together. The great minds got together and produced this amazing car. But I've jumped into the car, I've started the engine, I've took my first drive round the chicane, and the car's spun round and it's ended up in the hedge. I'm so frustrated. This should have been perfect. This should have been absolutely perfect. Let's try and be positive. Taking away that Brewdog flavour that seems to be in every beer. It might be their house yeast. It might be the combination of the certain malts that they use, or the hops. Or it might be just they might use some concoction of hop oils that they just put into the beer. It seems to give off this certain taste. Let's try and pull other flavours. Let's try and be positive about this beer. In all honesty, I'm just burping back a little bit now, and I'm burping back grapefruit and pineapple and orange and fleshy blood orange and all of them fantastic flavours that the beer, looking at it and smelling it, should taste like. Yes, there's a touch of orange, there's a touch of lemon peel, there's a touch of grapefruit, but it's nowhere near what it should be. It's not that level. They got the bitterness right. There's not that much bitterness. It's a very, very dry hop beer. Oh. If you're watching a Brewdog, I know you've watched some videos, you know that I've been in correspondence with James Watt. I'm very sorry if I've upset anybody at Brewdog. I'm sorry if I've upset Matt and Dickie. I'm sorry if I've upset James Watt. But I just can't get away from it. I just can't get away from the fact that it's such a Brewdog beer. You tasting this beer, you would be able to be able to pull the flavour, that unique Brewdog flavour that only Brewdog seem to be able to produce. I can find it a mile off. In any kind of blind taste test, I'll be able to find a Brewdog beer. So this was brewed for their AGM weekend, unfiltered liquid testimony to the power of collaboration. 8-bit game over. Yeah, game over, I don't know. You've heard me bang on enough about this beer. I didn't go into this beer review, I promise you. I didn't go into this beer review to... Well, let's be honest. I went into this beer review because I bought this beer with my own hard-earned cash. I bought it with the excitement of Brewdog doing something great again. It started off so promising. The aroma, the look of the beer, the aroma, and then the taste just for me just fell down. It just fell down, and I don't think I can say anymore. I'm not badgering Brewdog. I'm not jumping on this anti-Brewdog bandwagon. It's great that they're growing as a massive company now. Fantastic, congratulations to them. I just really wanted to love this beer, but I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to give it a sorry 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up, boom, and cheers.